Hello, everybody. I would like to introduce a new feature in Agent Agile Kit to implement using agent teams with multiple agents working in parallel together. Right now, I'll show how it works. As you can see on my screen, I have my prompt, I have my journey, I have described everything already been planned before. I'll do a quick recap that this is about making the implementation of the epic that we have already planned beforehand. So every agent would have their own tasks delegated to them in their own context windows. Let's see how it goes. As you can see, everything starts kicking off. It reads the epic.md plan and the task of the whole epic. And with this one, you will also see that you will need to go inside every feature folder and then see of the context and bring them all into the team task management system where we distribute these tasks to our team members based on their specialty. Our team is getting spun up. We will have a teamworks session plane opening up soon on the left. So I will put this one onto my second window of teamworks so we can move our team lead back to our first window so we can keep track of everything to make sure everything's under management. So we have a list of team members has been sprung up on our right side. So we have our team up and running. So let's put our friends into a manageable screen so we can actually manage everything. This is getting too cluttered. Let's put our team members into some manageable area. So we call this our Java team or dev team if we can like to do everything. And then we have our second team. We put this one onto the same pane. We can keep track on our Java team that are progressing things. Where's my testing build Marvin? We can put him over here and we just call him the Marvin team. We normally call him Spring Marvin. We have another guy joining our Spring Marvin team. So we have Marvin and Spring Boot working together as a group. And then third, we will put our depths up and review together so we can have a look on who is who. And so we name this one DevOps. And then we put our review guy to join our DevOps guy. So we have our devs up and our code review, check everything. And now let's see this team. It's our DBA and tester. Means tester is this one is making unit tests, refining everything. So we just call this the squad team. So they work in tandem together. So as you can see, we have our team working alongside. And now we can see here that our team leader, based on our framework, our team leader is supposed to be delegating work, not doing actual work himself. So he cannot be blocked down on other stuff, so he can be responsive to us. And we will have our team members down here on our bottom. And has set up his team, set up his coordination for his team to work together. And they have their own shared contact memories together. So they can communicate back and forward or communicate between each other. So this can increase efficiency and producing collaboration between each of our team members. It's sort of like how you're having a whole farm of developers or big team of developers actually working together in completing an epic proportion of work, which is unusual to even think of, comprehend that right now, instead of we just chatting, talking with AI agent, but actually being the product manager, delegating the work, delegating the tasks and epics, and we have a team lead both actually, or the tech lead, will delegate and keep sure and have everything tracked up to meet our epic requirement. This is a major breakthrough of how we can work with agentic coding as a team, not just being a co-pilot assistant in some cases, but actually now you're moving in a role being as conducting what is actually essential to deliver the product that will meet the customer requirements. And we have checks and balance within a system. Okay. So as our team progress work together, I would like to know what is our team status. I can just type in status and would like to know what is the status of my team. So he can keep track. This is actually an automated process because as you can see here, it's already kicked off its own status to check up how much work, how much percentage of our team members are completing or are they in idle state. This is done automatically with our automated backend hook systems. So it can be more efficient instead of constantly reminding our agents to do it. So we have triggers all in place together. So we make sure that our team is working as efficiently as possible. So we can see our teams telling what are they doing, how are they doing it, and are they waiting for anything, and what tasks next should be assigned to them. So we have that list, everything's coordinated, and we can even go check into our team members, what they're actually doing in a more consent way of being progressive. So we can have a look. Our DBAs have deleted some of our entities. This is part of implementation plan that we already had. We have Marvin doing build check errors and putting out the build log contents. It will be done once, not everybody doing everything. And this build log can be shared among team members and be allocated to other teams so we don't utilize too much of our tokens. Being efficient is part of what is important. And as our team review, you will check out the pull requests. Are there any vulnerabilities, security issues? We will help check that. Our DBA will also make sure that we don't have any SQL injection or everything is optimum and efficient. So we are trying to coordinate good progress. We're moving quite fast. Our team has been consolidating our entities, been refactoring, making sure everything works. The name has this correct naming. Import is everything complies. Fixing any unit test errors that we have encountered or it's been persist before to help ensure that our code has delivered on its mandatory deliverable products. As now you can see, we're progressing through our epic in a very fast pace. Pretty amazing. How can this be actually done? So right now, shutdown request has started to our teammate. That means we have completed our epic. So let's see, what does our teammates start looking like when they're on shutdown? So we have one of our teammates shutdown complete, and then we have another teammate in shutdown. We have here for shutdown, and then let's look at our DevOps team. We still have a few members left. That's good. So we can close this one. Now we can look at this one. Yes, okay. Java is not completed. Well, we have almost shut down our work. Now we want to look at how we doing our progressing throughout the whole epic. So we're running full tests on feature 9 of this epic to spread them out more in contextual task management. Right now we have wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, comply. Right now we're doing cleanup. So making sure that everything goes according to plan. And then we can update progress of our epic, and it goes up into update into the markdown files. So this will be very efficient on how we do things. Our agents know to work best is text files. Very easy, efficient way of working with our agents. As you can see, our team is wrapping up on what has been done and also updating our Claude file to make everything more efficient. What is not necessary will be replaced with what is essential. So we don't be context overloaded or keep any resembling of artifacts that are not useful for our next implementation of our epics or features. So we don't get context overload. It can be more efficient in our operation, and we are wrapping up. In order to make sure that our epic implementation has been entirely successfully complete, we have introduced our next workflow command is to actually validate our implementation based on our specifications, task plans, everything needs to be checked out, checkbox. This is a very important, crucial step that help us check that implementation has gone according to plan, and what is been, of course, make us not going according to plan. Now let's come and talk about the interesting part, self-improvement and continual work up follow. As you can see on our screen right now, it says give suggestion of a follow-up epic of what they found, and we need to address it. Let's see the journey of what it found, create a new epic plan. Let's start working. As you can see, we still have our agents working in the background, wrapping up their work, but we'll start working on a plan for the next iteration of our continuous improvement in our agile methodology development. This is a very crucial aspect of how we would develop with agents. Now, as our agents start moving up, we have the plan idea with the detail of our founding to create the epic. With that, we'll scope it into an actual, very detailed prompt. This prompt will be enhanced and evaluated, given score, and improve on what actually needs to be provided to get full comprehensive epic plan with all its features. With that one going on, I'm going to start do the merge pull request on current epic that we can start merging it and work on it together in parallel. Now, something interesting just happened. It tells us based on our fix that predetermined that we should have a follow-up epic. Actually, now it's recommending us to just fix the errors directly, so we can accept what is proposing, so we can free up our time to do other things, because it's been evolving in the background, keeping the status and bringing up to speed of what is the actual condition to be working on. This is continuous self-improvement within the session we're working on, without even we need to provide every prompt. We have a framework that is guiding us through the best methodology of agile development.